what's up? It's Brianna, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're going to be using the brand new Beauty Bay Bright 2.0 42 palette. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying the name of this palette for some reason, but man, I just recently used it on here on YouTube, and if you'd like to see my review, I'll have it linked down below. But man, like, it is such a gorgeous palette. But I want to see what makes this one the 2.0 version, because you guys know the Bright Matte 42 palette from Beauty Bay. Oh my gosh, like, this is holy grail status for me, like literally a top 10 for me. It is so beautiful and perfect with the formula. But I want to see like how these two compare. Like, I know the 2.0 is brighter and more vibrant, but I want to see if the formula changed. But I'm just saying, if you've never tried out Beauty Bay before, like, they are seriously such a good like formulation. Literally some of my favorite and most used palettes in my collection are Beauty Bay, and honestly, like, for the price and the quality of the eyeshadows, like, they are such a steal. But before we jump into it though, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Breyonna as well. So we're gonna start with the 2.0 palette because I mean, like, I can't get over how gorgeous this is. But I do want to say I am picking shades that are more similar to each other, you know, just to really see the differences between the two palettes. So the first shade we're gonna be going in with is this matte like purple shade right here. I should have looked before I talked about it, but it's called Grape Soda, and I'm taking it on this brush from Blend Bunny. And this is a B1 brush. And I mean, right off the bat, like, this shade is super pigmented. If you've ever used the Midnight palette, the newer like blue and purple palette that Beauty Bay recently launched, this purple has the exact same formula as some of the purples in that one. But again, like, right off the bat, very pigmented, and it's not like chunky or weird. Honestly, I don't feel like I need to build it up. I am gonna do 2 layers though, you know, just to kind of see what happens. And again, I'm gonna try to use as many colors as possible today, so now we're gonna go in with this hot pink called Shock. And I am a little bit curious about this shade because, you know, hot pinks, they really overpower, especially if they're super pigmented. Like, a little goes a long way, and anything near it is just gonna turn pink in some way. And you can see, like, I barely had any on my brush, and like, look at how far this shade's already going. Like, if I was using this palette on the other eye, I could easily just go from this eye to this without having to redip. That's one thing I'm really liking about the 2.0 version though, is that, you know, it is so pigmented, but even though it's really pigmented, it's very easy to work with and blend out. Like, I'm not having to sit here and like fuss with these shades. You know, like, keep on going back and forth and doing like a whole process. Like, they just do the work for you, which is really nice. And then to top out the crease, we're gonna go in with this really bright red called Wild. Now this one does have a little bit of orange to it almost in the pan. Oh, that is actually red though. Like, that's not a pink with red. Like, this is like a true primary red. Which, I haven't tried out this red yet, so I did not really know what to expect with it. Like, if it was gonna have more of like a pinky red kind of vibe, you know, like those reds that have like a little bit of pink, that's kind of what I was expecting, or like a red that has a little bit of orange to it. But this one, literally true red. And also, like, for a red, this is applying so nice. Like, I'm not having too fuss with it. And it's also not like overbearingly like pigmented either. Like, it's pigmented. Like, this is, again, was only one dip. It's just, it's not like overpowering everything and like over blending, which I feel like a lot of hot pinks and reds just have a problem with in general. Now, I am taking a little bit onto my lid as well in this outer edge. And oh, I forgot to mention, but the brush I'm using is this one from Anastasia. It's an A25. Just a small little blending brush. Or I guess a mid-size, I should say. And I'm also kind of like smoking this one out pretty far. So now we're going to go in with the Bright Matte 42 palette, and the first one we're going to go in with is this kind of like brighter purple called Modern Way. Again, I'm just trying to match the vibe to the other side, and I'm taking it on this Blend Bunny brush. That's another thing I'm trying to do, is use very similar brushes. If not the exact brush, if I have it. But this is a B4. Like, honestly, I don't see a difference between the two. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more. But is it me, or are these the exact same shade, just different names? Because, like, I don't see a difference. I don't know how to explain this, but with the 2.0 palette, it seems like some of the shades in that palette are like in between colors of this palette. So like for instance, the hot pink that we used out of the 2.0 is like right in the middle between these two pinks. So I think we're gonna go in with this more like darker one. Now this one is called Make Them Wink. In the 2.0 palette, it does look brighter in the pan. Whereas this one almost has a little bit more of like a muted look comparing it. Like if you were to just look at the Bright Matte 42 palette, it doesn't look muted, but if you compare it to the other palette, to me it just looks like it's lacking a little bit of vibrancy. Like the 2.0 almost just seems like it has more of like a neon pop. Like even like the pigmentation between the two, I really don't see any difference. And like when I tilt my head, you can see like this one has a like, bluish pink look, and as well as this one right here in the center. Like maybe the new version blends just a little bit faster than the 42 matte, but I don't know. Like I don't think there really is like that much of a difference. I think the true test for me though is gonna be the red, and you know, these two right here are very similar, like these reds are, but I wanna go in with Pop and Poppy just because it looks a little bit more bright. And I'm just gonna be taking this on a different Anastasia A25, and yep, this is the one that isn't as pigmented. Because I mean, this is only one layer. So I'm gonna load up my brush more. Let's do a second layer. Yeah, and this one also is one of those like reddish pinks. You can really see the difference though. I mean, just look at that. Like the intensity of this shade is so much better. And also the formula is a lot better too. Because I mean, you can see like this one just looks a little bit patchy, like right in here. It's not terrible, but again, if you're like comparing the two, like the new version is 10 times better. So we're gonna go in with another layer. And you can also see it's applying more pink. It's like a red with pink in it, like what I was talking about earlier. Whereas this one does not have that. And you can also see like it just has like this weird like blending issue. Then I'm just gonna pack it onto the outer edge. You know, with those two shades, I was just thinking that maybe the 2.0 version just had some like newer shades mixed in that were a little bit more neon and, you know, just a little bit more vibrant in general. But there must be some shades that are completely different formulated because again, like, so I just cut my crease off camera again using that ABH eye primer, and I did let it sit for a hot second. So now we're just gonna go back in with that wild shade on that brush that we applied it with. Oh yeah, it is applying so nice. I mean, you can see like there's absolutely no skipping at all. And even on top of the eye primer like this, it is not applying like a pink. Definitely a true red. So if you're like me and you're really picky with your reds, you're gonna really like this one. I do want to use one of the shades that looks a little bit brighter in the 2.0, so we're gonna go in with this bright yellow called Sunflower. And I'm just taking it on this little flat brush. I'm kind of applying it to the center third of my lid and really like pressing it down. I mean, just look at that. Like that's literally one layer. Like I don't even have to go in with this second. And you can see like it's not dusty or powdery on the eye. It doesn't like flake off or have like that chalky kind of look either. Like it just looks amazing. And what I'm doing is kind of like feathering whatever's left of my brush into the red that we just applied to kind of make like a really pretty, almost like sunset kind of vibe. You know, I just need like a touch more yellow. And then using that same brush, I'm just gonna go in with the matte white for the rest of the lid, and this one's called Sneakers. Oh yeah, like this matte white, like I would say comparing it to the other shades in here, it's not as good. Like it's definitely more of like a medium pigmentation. Again, it's not chalky, it's just not like crazy right away. So I'm gonna do a little bit more, see how it builds up. Yeah, this one doesn't really build up either. A little bit, but not a whole lot. And again, I'm like pressing it down, I'm not like swiping it. So now let's get this side to look like this. So I'm first gonna go again in with that poppy shade, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna use that A25 brush from Anastasia. Again, this brush I used with the Bright Matte side, it's not the same one. I have my brushes in two different little containers. Just make sure I don't get them goofed up. But you can definitely see like this one applies way more pink. It doesn't do like a skipping thing on the outer edge. Oop, my hair's kind of falling. I cut my bangs a little too short, so they sometimes have a problem like staying behind my ear. But you can see it doesn't have like that skipped like patchy look. And then for this side, I'm just gonna go in with the only bright yellow in this palette called Hello Sunshine. And again, I'm just gonna be popping it in the center of the lid. You know, honestly, I don't see a difference between the yellows either. Like, even though the new 2.0, it looks really like almost like neon in the pan, when this one's applied, I just think they look identical. Like, at first I thought this bright matte one, this Hello Sunshine shade, was going to be, you know, a little bit more like buttery and muted. Like, this one's not chalky or dusty, it's not applying uneven. It looks just as good right away as the sunflower shade. And then like with the other side, I'm just gonna go in with the matte white called White Lies. Yeah, like you can see this one isn't like crazy either. So let's go in with a second layer. Just like the other side though, it's not like chalky or anything. It just doesn't have like that pigmentation. And I'm just gonna do another layer just to see if we can really like amp it up. To me, the new one is just slightly brighter, but really they're not much different. Like again, you can kind of see this one almost looks a little bit more bone-ish with the matte white kind of vibe, whereas this one just has a little bit more of like a brightness to it. But from a distance, they're really similar. So I just did my face off camera, and we're gonna try to do the lower lash line using the lazy brush way, aka just using one brush for everything. So I'm first just gonna go in with the bright purple. Again, we're gonna start with the 2.0 side and go in about a third. And the brush I'm using is that Blend Bunny B11 that we used earlier. Now for shock. And I'm just doing like the tiniest amount of the shade because I don't really want like a super crazy bright lower lash line. I just wanted to kind of balance everything out. And then lastly, a little bit of Wild. And now for the bright matte side. Honestly, I can't believe that I used to do this with an individual brush each time. Like, it used to just take me forever. Until like one day I was like, does it really make a difference if you start with the lightest shade? You know, the red's more pigmented here though. It's kind of odd. Like, I know I'm pressing it down, but still, I expected it to be like way more sheer like it was in the crease. So for the inner corner highlight, I think the matte white is just gonna look the best and also be like the true test to see how bright it is. So again, we're gonna go in with Sneakers. And I am literally just packing this baby down. Really like pressing it. And again, I'm taking this pencil brush. This one's from Anastasia. It's an A14. Now for White Lies, again, I'm just using a different one of the ABH A14 brush. And I'm just like packing it down. Yeah, this is where you can see the difference between the two. Like this one's like a little bit more dusty when packed down, it seems. But like on the eye, I just don't see that much of a difference. Like maybe the 2.0 is just like a little bit brighter, but I don't know, like there's really not that much. Like they're so close. This is like the perfect summer look. Like, oh my gosh, like it is so cool. It's like a bright sunset kind of vibe. I don't know, I just really like how it looks. But let me know which side is your favorite. For me personally, like when I look, I don't see a difference. Like let me know if you see a difference either. Like it's just so subtle. Like maybe like the red is a little bit brighter on this side. Maybe the white is a little bit brighter as well, you know, with the 2.0 side. But I mean, other than that, like from a distance, nobody's gonna know. So if you already have like the bright matte palette, honestly, I would probably pass on getting the 2.0 just for the reason that they are so similar and there's not really much of a formula difference. I mean, if you can get a really good deal, maybe get it, but other than that, I'd probably just pass because again, a lot of the shades are very similar. I mean, I have 5 on right now and you're looking, the only one that's truly different is the red, and that's just because it's more pigmented in the 2.0 rather than the bright matte. So it just seems like there's just like little like tweaks with the formula like that. Now, if you don't have either of these palettes in your collection and you're like, Breyonna, I only want one, I would say do the 2.0 version. Not because it's like the newest palette, but the formula is really nice. Like the red in here is amazing. Like if you're picky with reds like I am, you're gonna love it. And also, I feel like it's one of those rainbow palettes that doesn't have a lot of shades that are very close. You know, like two purples that are near identical when applied. Whereas with the Bright Matte palette, that is one of the things I don't like about it. Like you can see those hot pinks and like the blues in here and the purples. Like there's a couple of shades that just look so close next to each other, you wouldn't necessarily need both. Whereas with the new version, I don't feel that way. And also you get some really nice shimmers in here too, which are lovely. And again, like you get more like yellows and all of that as well. And also like there's some like unique greens in here you just don't really see as much either. Now, what makes the 42 matte palette very different though is that this baby has pastels and really light pastels at that with an amazing formula, but it also gets a little bit smokier, like in this kind of area with the blues and purples and even the green. So, I mean, if you like really smoky colors, especially cool tones, or if you wear a lot of purple and blue, this palette has more like cool tones just in general, and it also has more neutrals. So if you like to pair your neutrals with colorful shades, or if you want just some good, decent neutrals in general, you know, like a one and done kind of palette, this one might be more for you. Because again, it has like these grays and some like bone shades and transition shades, whereas the new one doesn't. But yeah, so let me know what you think about this video and if you'd like to see more like this. And also, before you go though, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and also give this video a like. And if you'd like to check me out over on Instagram or TikTok, it's at Breyonna as well. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!